How has censorship shaped the history of journalism? Imagine a world where every word you read or hear is carefully filtered, where some stories are hidden and others are forced into the spotlight. That's what censorship has done throughout history. It has played a big role in shaping how journalism developed over time. From the earliest days of printing to modern digital media, censorship has influenced what journalists could report and how the public accessed information. In colonial America, printers faced jail if they criticized the government. For example, James Franklin was imprisoned in the early 1700s for publishing articles that challenged authority. This showed how authorities used legal power to control what could be published. These early restrictions set a pattern for governments trying to limit dissent through laws and regulations. By the late 1700s, laws like the Sedition Act of 1798 made criticizing government officials illegal unless claims could be proven in court. This law was used to silence political opponents and control public opinion. It shows how censorship was used to suppress opposition and maintain power. During wartime, censorship became even more strict. In World War I and World War II, governments created official offices to monitor and control news. The United States, for example, had the Office of Censorship during World War II. They required media to withhold sensitive information about troop movements and military plans. Mail and international communications were also watched closely. This was seen as necessary to protect national security, and courts often upheld these restrictions. Censorship also affected literature and cultural journalism. In the 1920s, the novel Ulysses by James Joyce was banned in the United States because authorities called it obscene. It was only after a court ruling in 1933 that the book could be published legally. This case helped define what could and could not be censored in literature. In the mid-20th century, fears of communism led to censorship in the United States. During the Red Scare, some publications and books were accused of promoting communist ideas. Libraries and publishers faced pressure to remove certain materials. Organizations like the American Library Association fought to protect free access to information. Censorship also targeted children's books and media. For example, in Alabama in 1959, the book The Rabbit's Wedding was banned because some claimed it promoted racial integration. This shows how censorship can reflect social conflicts and fears. From a journalism point of view, censorship has shaped how reporters work. It has limited what they could say or publish, forcing them to find ways around restrictions. Sometimes journalists practice self-censorship to avoid trouble. Over time, legal battles and advocacy for free speech helped push back against censorship. These efforts expanded press freedom and improved public access to information. Understanding this history helps us see why protecting press freedom is so important today. It reminds us that censorship has always been a challenge to honest reporting and open communication. The fight against censorship continues to be a key part of journalism's evolution, ensuring that the public stays informed and empowered.